Good afternoon and a very warm welcome. You're watching Newsroom 365. I'm Pratibha Chandran. It's a big day today and it's a big welcome move for Arvind Kejriwal as well as Manish Sisodia because the court has exonerated them from the Delhi excise policy case. Big day, celebrations have broken out, questions being raised on the agency as well by the India bloc leaders. We get you the details of what the court has said, what this means for Arvind Kejriwal and for Manish Sisodia, as well as the Aam Aadmi Party and the drama that unfolded in the court as well. First up, let's take a look at what actually happened in the court. There were some dramatic visuals after the court gave its verdict in the case. There were celebrations that broke out. In fact, Arvind Kejriwal was also seen in tears as he said that the court has now said that I am Imandar. So the former Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and the senior Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia have both been discharged by the court in the alleged Delhi liquor policy corruption case. So the Rouse Avenue court cleared all 23 accused, saying the prosecution has failed to prove any criminal conspiracy and that it lacked substance. Now, the court has also ruled that there were no grounds to even frame charges against Kejriwal and Sisodia in the case. In strong observations, the court questioned the CBI's charge sheet, flagged what it called an assault on the tenets of the rule of law. So what this essentially means is that the entire Delhi liquor policy case falls flat. So the court has also objected to the use of the term South Group without credible backing. The court noted that the CBI has failed to furnish concrete evidence of established financial links and has now ordered an inquiry against the IRIC officials. So let's take a look at what the court has actually said and what this actually means for the entire case, for Arvind Kejriwal, for Manish Sisodia and the other accused in the case. The court, in fact, also pulled up the agencies, going on to say the foundational tenets of law have been assaulted. The court made some strong observations, going on to say that there were no grounds whatsoever that were made to frame these charges and that the case doesn't survive judicial scrutiny. Now, this is the reason why the opposition, it's not just the Aam Aadmi Party, multiple leaders from the Aam Aadmi Party and from the India bloc have said that this is their vindication. The court going on to say that the case in itself doesn't survive judicial scrutiny. In fact, the court also went on to say that policy change can't be a conspiracy and that the prosecution couldn't show the financial links. The court also went on to say that there is no material to prove the charges of conspiracy. This is what has been said by the court, seen as a victory for Arvind Kejriwal and for the other accused in the case. Joining us on the broadcast are my colleagues, getting us the details. Deepankar joining us live on the broadcast, and so are Bhavtosh as well as Shefali. But before I go to them, let's get you more breaking updates now coming in. This is the CBI's first statement after the verdict. So the CBI has decided to appeal the case in the higher court. They will be moving the high court. Several aspects of the investigation have been ignored. That's what the CBI has said. This means the CBI has decided to appeal in the high court against the judgment of the trial court immediately, since several aspects of the investigation, they say, have either been ignored or have not been considered adequately. Bhavtosh is getting us this info, and Bhavtosh, so the CBI is going to be approaching the High Court. What has the CBI said? Because the trial court has made it clear that it does not actually stand judicial scrutiny at all, the case.
Yes, Pratibha, in fact, the first statement was issued just an hour back, and they had said that as far as this charge sheet is concerned, or in fact, as far as the order is concerned, they have said that there are several aspects of the investigation have either been ignored nor considered adequately. Now, this is the first time that CBI has issued a statement so quickly after an order that has not gone in its favor. But also remember, it's after 2G case in which all the accused were discharged as soon as after the trial. It's a huge setback for them. It's a very politically sensitive case. Maybe after 2G case that CBI and ED had taken up such a politically sensitive case, and right from beginning, after August 2022 onwards, Aam Aadmi Party as well as opposition had always maintained that CBI as well as ED are carrying out these raids and searches and arrests only because they want to in fact, make their political masters BJP happy. While CBI carried out around 50 to 55 raids and searches, it was ED which carried out over 254 raids, making Aam Aadmi Party as an accused in the money laundering case. As far as ED case is concerned, it will also, in fact, collapse unless the Delhi High Court puts a stay on the trial. On the trial court order, one has to wait and see when this happens. It could be possible that as soon as the senior councils of Delhi government file an appeal, that can happen, or it could be also possible that if an appeal is filed, then notices could be issued. That would be a long-drawn process. One has to wait and see what happens next. But a huge setback for India's premier federal probe agency that the matter is completely collapses even before the charges are framed.
Okay, all right. It's quite a setback and, of course, a big victory that Arvind Kejriwal, that's what he called it. He called it a big victory, and he said that there has been a long legal dispute, but now he has been proven innocent. So the former Delhi Chief Minister was also seen turning visibly emotional after the court granted him the major relief in the alleged case. In fact, we had some very emotional scenes, not just with Arvind Kejriwal, but the other accused in the case as well. Arvind Kejriwal, of course, while speaking to the media, broke down. But Saurabh Bharadwaj as well going on to say that this is political vendetta that has now been proven. K. Kavita as well welcoming the verdict. Remember, she had also been named in the case. And you had Arvind Kejriwal as well meeting his family members, celebrations taking place. So Kejriwal strongly defending his integrity and that of his party, saying that he has lived his life with honesty and has only earned honesty through his public career. He, in fact, had a very emotional moment when he said that this was a false case and an attempt to finish off his party. Listen in.
पिछले कुछ सालों से भारतीय जनता पार्टी जिस तरह से शराब घोटाला कर रही थी और हमारे ऊपर आरोप लगा रही थी, आज कोर्ट ने सारे आरोप खारिज कर दिए और जितने भी एक्यूज्ड थे सबको डिस्चार्ज कर दिया। हम हमेशा कहते थे सत्य की जीत होती है, हमें भारतीय न्याय प्रणाली पे भरोसा है। मैं जज साहब का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं जिन्होंने हमारे साथ न्याय किया, सत्य की जीत हुई। मैं हमेशा कहता था कि भगवान हमारे साथ है। मोदी जी ने और अमित शाह जी ने मिल के आजाद भारत का सबसे बड़ा राजनीतिक षड्यंत्र रचा। आम आदमी पार्टी को खत्म करने के लिए आम आदमी पार्टी के सबसे बड़े 5 नेताओं को जेल में डाल दिया गया। यहां तक कि सिटिंग चीफ मिनिस्टर, जो आज तक भारत के इतिहास में कभी नहीं हुआ, सिटिंग चीफ मिनिस्टर को उसके घर से घसीटकर जेल में डाला गया और 6 महीने तक जेल में रखा गया। हमारे उप मुख्यमंत्री मनीष सिसोदिया जी, उनको लगभग 2 साल तक जेल में रखा गया। पूरा का पूरा फर्जी केस था। हमारे ऊपर कीचड़ फेंका गया। 24 घंटे टीवी चैनलों के ऊपर डिबेट चलते थे, खबरें दिखाई जाती थी केजरीवाल भ्रष्ट है, केजरीवाल भ्रष्ट है।
हिम्मत
केजरीवाल भ्रष्ट नहीं है। मैंने केवल अपनी जिंदगी में ईमानदारी कमाई है। इन्होंने झूठा केस लगाया और आज ये साबित हो गया। कोर्ट ने कहा है कि केजरीवाल कट्टर ईमानदार है, मनीष सिसोदिया कट्टर ईमानदार है, आम आदमी पार्टी कट्टर ईमानदार है। मैं प्रधानमंत्री जी से कहना चाहता हूं, सत्ता के लिए इस तरह से खिलवाड़ मत कीजिए देश के साथ, इस तरह से संविधान के साथ खिलवाड़ मत कीजिए। आपको सत्ता चाहिए, अच्छे काम कीजिए। आज देश के सामने इतनी बड़ी बड़ी समस्याएं हैं, महंगाई है, बेरोजगारी है, पूरे देश में सड़कें टूटी पड़ी है, चारों तरफ पोल्यूशन ही पोल्यूशन हो रहा है। चारों तरफ देश में इतनी समस्याएं हैं, उन समस्याओं का समाधान करके सत्ता में आइए ना। केजरीवाल पे आम आदमी पार्टी पे झूठे केस क्यों करते हैं? अच्छा काम करके सत्ता में आइए। इस तरह के झूठे केस करना और 24 घंटे विरोधियों के, विपक्षियों के खिलाफ ऊट पटांग के केस करना, उनको जेल में डालना, ये एक प्रधानमंत्री को शोभा नहीं देता। इससे देश आगे नहीं बढ़ेगा। देश आगे तब बढ़ेगा जब जनता की समस्याओं का समाधान किया जाएगा।
आज एक बार फिर गर्व हो रहा है देश के संविधान पर, बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर पर, जिन्होंने इतना शानदार संविधान दिया और सत्य की जीत हुई।
In fact, Times Now has also spoken to Manish Sisodia, and he said that he stood by his conscience, and for 3 years he endured pain in silence.
ये एलिगेशन लगना कि मनीष सिसोदिया भ्रष्टाचारी है, मैं कोर्ट में सुनता था षड्यंत्रकारी है, बहुत दुख होता था। ठीक है, सबकी अपनी अपनी हिम्मत होती है, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं अंदर का इंसान घुट घुट के जीता है कि जिंदगी भर ईमानदारी से काम करने के बाद किसी के काम करने के लिए एक चाय का फेवर नहीं लेने के प्रिंसिपल पर काम करने के बाद आपके ऊपर भ्रष्टाचारी होने का आरोप लगाना, तो दिल तो दुखता था यार। भगवान है, भगवान है तो फिर तो कोई बड़े से बड़ा जुर्म करे, लेकिन भगवान देखता है।
बहुत संघर्ष किया आपके परिवार ने?
परिवार ने बहुत झेला, मेरे बेटे ने, मेरी वाइफ ने, पर ठीक है, इस देश को आजाद कराने में इतने लोगों ने झेला था यार, हमारे कुछ नहीं है उसके सामने। ईडी का दुरुपयोग करके, सीबीआई का दुरुपयोग करके, चुनाव आयोग का दुरुपयोग करके, दिल्ली पुलिस का दुरुपयोग करके चुनाव जीतना आसान है। विपक्षियों को मिटाना, उनको आगे बढ़ने से रोकना आसान है, लेकिन देश के लिए काम करिए ना, देश के लिए काम करिए, विपक्ष अपने आप खत्म होता है।
Misuse of the central agencies, false case and political vendetta. This has been the charge of the Aam Aadmi Party leaders after what the Delhi court said. But let's talk about what happens to the ED case now. How is it going to proceed from here on? Because in effect, the CBI case collapse actually weakens the predicate offence. This means that if there is no corruption offence that exists, then the Enforcement Directorate also loses the legal base to argue. So this weakens the entire case, the CBI ED case against the Aam Aadmi Party leaders, those who were named in the Delhi liquor policy case. Proceeds of crime becomes hard to prove because you heard the observations that were made by the court. Now the Enforcement Directorate must independently prove the wrongdoing. The ED can't really rely on the findings of the CBI anymore because that has been struck down by the court. So the defense actually gains a decisive advantage with Arvind Kejriwal's lawyers now having the option to actually argue that there is no criminal intent at all. They can mention what the court has said, going on to say that there are no illegal proceeds, there is no laundering chain as has been mentioned by the central agencies. Let me take this across to my colleague Deepankar, who's on the broadcast with us. And Deepankar, so does this actually mean that it's a bigger relief for Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia, other accused in the case, because we saw what the court has said, and going forward as well, the case completely collapses, and there are multiple challenges now facing the central agencies?
Well, yes, it is a big relief that has come in for the Aam Aadmi Party leaders in terms of CBI, but a bigger relief in terms of ED case that is going on. Because remember, it is very clearly mentioned in the Vijay Madan Lal Chaudhary judgment that has come out from the Supreme Court, where it has been very clearly stated that the predicate offence has to be there for ED to make its own case, and ED has always been operating on a predicate offence case. Be it any other case of ED that you pick up, there has always been an FIR that has been registered by either the police or the CBI or any other investigating agency for ED to build its case upon. And when in such a situation which has happened today, when the CBI case falls, eventually the ED case also becomes weak, because the entire base that has been created for ED to fight its own case, that gets weakened. With the observation that has come out from the Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court, where it has questioned the probe that has been done by the CBI, the lacunas that have been pointed out in the charge sheet that has been filed, the lacunas regarding the statements being repeatedly recorded, or whether it's, certain documents or applications that have been missing, that eventually leads to a weakening of the CBI, the ED case. Because once the CBI case goes out of the window, the entire ED case also falls flat. So this eventually is a bigger relief for the Aam Aadmi Party leaders, as the CBI case has been completely been discharged. They have been discharged in this entire case. So that means that this case has been finished. But now we have come to know that the CBI will also be approaching the Delhi High Court challenging this order. That is a window for the CBI to prove its own case, and also for ED from where they can work, they can proceed ahead. Because remember, this ED has also been in the High Court. They, along with the defense, they have challenged an order. The entire ED case is there in the Delhi High Court as well as the Delhi Rouse Avenue Court. So the CBI case does impact it, but we will have to wait and watch as to how CBI takes this legal battle forward in the High Court, and what the High Court eventually decides, whether it agrees with the decision of the Delhi Trial Court or it opposes that decision and revives that entire case is yet to be seen in the Delhi High Court.
Legal battle can continue, but for now it's a huge relief for Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia, the other accused in the case as well. This is a case that has dragged on for over 3 years now, but for now it's a big relief. We have a reaction coming in from the BJP as well. Remember, the Aam Aadmi Party leaders said that this is a very clear case of political vendetta. Listen in to the BJP's counter.
देखिए, निचली अदालत ने सबूतों के अभाव में उनको बरी किया है। यह तकनीकी विषय है, क्योंकि ये बात भी सही है कि सैकड़ों की संख्या में सिम कार्ड और फोन सबूत के रूप में नष्ट किए गए थे। अब वो किस भाव से वो सबूत नष्ट किए गए थे, उस कारण से सबूतों का क्या अभाव उत्पन्न हुआ है, इस विषय को लेकर जो भी होगा, सीबीआई एक टेक्निकल इशू है, इस पे अगला स्टेप उठाएगी, वो हाई कोर्ट में जाते हैं या क्या होता है। जहां तक पार्टी का संदर्भ है, इस पूरे डिटेल के आने के बाद वह इस पर स्ट्रक्चर्ड रिप्लाई देगी। और यह भी बात विचारणीय है कि यदि सबूत बिल्कुल नहीं थे तो कोर्ट ने चार्जेस फ्रेम करने की परमिशन कैसे दी? इफ द एंटायर चार्जेस वर baseless, then the charges was framed. So isme there are certain technical issues, and after studying the judgment in depth, party will give a structured reply.
Requesting Bhavtosh, Deepankar and Shefali to stay with us on the broadcast. We're slipping into a very short break here. We'll be right back. To stay with us.